We are on episode 21. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't believe how fast time goes. It's every 2 weeks, but it feels like every couple days. So I don't know if it's just like because I'm getting older, or time's flying by, or I'm just not very perceptive when it comes to what time really is. But nonetheless, these are the best videos, favorite videos, most fun videos for me to do. Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History, Part 21. So, let's go ahead and subscribe and get into what's going on this week. And I think the last one was the last of the Liquid Chris saga, so a little sad.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Definitely fascinated, and I will say it every single time. I love that fucking belt buckle of his. I'm looking at the camera like it's like way over here, but sorry. And we're still in 2009.
Piece of shit.
Hello?
Julie!
Oh my god, it's Blue Spike.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? That you're an idiot?
Whoa. Are you Bob Chandler?
It doesn't matter who I am. Who is this idiot I'm talking to on the other end? Got some funny ass ideas of playing games at night on the telephone, don't you? Are you 6 years old or something?
Ah, fuck, we got his fucking dad. Shit.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
who do you think you are?
Who are you?
You have got a issue problem. God forgive you.
I beg your pardon?
Look, if you're gonna fuck with Chris, that's one thing, but leave Bob alone.
Really?
Why don't you quit dialing my number and go somewhere and play a game with the gutter rats?
Bring yourself over here. I'll show you what's the matter, okay?
Listen, boy, you get your black ass down in the gutter and stay there. You understand?
Oh.
I am the woman of the house, and you don't call me and ask me who my daddy is.
I don't know what you are or who you are, and I don't really care. But you're invading my privacy, and you're cussing at me, and I don't like it.
Call my house and talk that way. I tell you what, why don't you call my husband and tell my husband that?
I'll let you talk to my wife. Maybe she can talk some sense into your head.
Fine.
I ain't talking to nobody. I'm not.
You better check the numbers that you call because you're not talking to anybody.
Well, doesn't Chris have a cell phone? Why aren't they calling that?
You have got an issue problem.
Huh? You know mine.
I don't have an issue problem with anybody, but please quit calling my number.
The increased attention Christian had gotten resulted in people prank calling his home phone number, which he had freely recited in his videos. This issue persisted for years.
Why? Why
On
would you
November
do that?
23rd, 2009, Christian noticed a couple of advertisements on his Wikipedia website, which he deemed undesirable. The first was a pro-gay rights ad, endorsed by the character Peter Griffin from Family Guy, and the other was an ad for a competition to win a trip to Mexico, sponsored by a pickle man dressed in a stereotypical Mexican
Oh
costume.
my god.
Chris contacted the sysop, or system operator of the Wikipedia, Cogsdev, complaining about the advertisements. He was told that the ad space was sold to one Jack Thaddeus, and provided Chris Jack's email address to contact him personally to discuss the matter. I'm feeling pissed off because
Oh
I
my
was not
God.
informed of that transaction, but I'm even more upset with the content of the ads. Please change the icon for the Mexico trip contest to the flag of Mexico, and please remove the gay rights ad. And I do apologize for not answering your calls, but between you and me, I feel email is preferred, because I know it's you in the email address, unlike on the caller ID that comes up restricted or unavailable. If you at least told me your phone number.
Change your phone number. Quit giving out your phone number. Why would you give out your phone number? If you know you're getting trolled, why would you purposely put it out?
And not let it be restricted, I would feel more likely to pick up. Sigh. Anyway, I heard you have more info on Clyde. Please tell me in your reply. On November 24th, Chris uploaded a video of his Sonic 2 PowerPoint presentation for the attention of Nintendo and Sega, which had been largely completed around a year before.
Even though it's
He recorded
copyrighted
it by filming his
information,
computer screen with a handheld camera.
I just feel bad for him because he's trying so hard to make this.
With my proof on the Wikipedia.
I really gotta bleach my hair again. My god, dude.
Yay. No romance.
He talks about the origination of Sonichu and clarifies the meaning behind his name.
As for his name, well, rumored to be a comparison to a combination of Sonic and Pikachu, that was not the case. I originally played the name from Sonic's Japanese name, Soniku.
He then rushes through some more
But it looks like
origins
Pikachu,
and
so it
plot
doesn't
points,
matter.
and highlights what sets Rose-Chu apart from Sonic the Hedgehog's Amy Rose character.
Amy does not have spikes on her back. The clothes are different. Her headband is white, not red like Amy's. And Rose-Chu has a modern girl kind of attitude, and lucky for her, Sonichu rarely runs away from her charms. And of course she has her electric-type attacks to boot. Don't forget the tail, that's another big difference. Rose-Chu is a gal who will not take any abuse from a foe lying down. She is a warrior heart, steady up!
I just thought of something. Because I know he's like a brony now or something, but... would this make Chris a furry? I got a feeling like he'd be the kind of guy that would watch furry porn.
For women's rights. Da-da-da! A very first Rose-Chu card.
He follows up with brief descriptions of the rest of the characters in the comics, including Blake and the Chaotic Combo.
This is me, Christian Weston Chandler. Like most artists, I let myself get into my work, story-wise, where in real life, I have been in search for a woman to become my true sweetheart from
Oh my
ground
god,
up, starting as
don't present
friendship.
that.
I am also the Mayor Quickville. I deal with my mayoral duties over Wi-Fi with my Nintendo DS. I came up with the name of Quickville long ago, starting from the city I built and grew bigger over the years of Lego bricks, pieces, and people. I also later came up with the radio station KCWC.
He continues to elaborate on the history of his websites, fame and trolling, and the powers of the Sonichu Medallion, which, according to him, grants him special powers only in the comics.
Christian Sonichu.
You know, when you can turn into a Sonic 2,
and
there's like 100 different variations of Sonic 2, it kind of takes away from the actual Sonic 2.
In this form, I can execute my own personal selection of attacks as a normal electric-type hedgehog Pokemon with keen eye ability, including Mach Punch, Thunderbolt, and Hyper Beam. As well as in both human and Sonic form, I am the only being who can execute the special attack.
See?
It inflicts bad luck and extreme misfortune with some damage to the foe. Used to be called Curse Ye Hameha, now it's called Shin Ye Hameha! Christian Sonichu. That is me. And again, this is from this art is to be the cover of book number 10 from my Australian gal pound fan, whose nickname was Panda Halo.
That's what I'm saying. It literally takes away from Sonic 2. Like, you're kind of ruining your own character, but making yourself do the same thing, but better.
Anyway,
The comic's
Chris
about
then
Sonic
informs his
2.
prospective business collaborators of his ideas for a Sonic 2 video game.
this is a great start in profits from the electric hedgehog that started humbly from the mind of a well-rounded, church-going, high-functioning, autistic, recovered individual. Nintendo will see good profits in the time frame of the game's release. Sonichu, go! Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to working with each of y'all in person very soon on the Sonichu project. Thank you very much, and have a safe day. Peace out.
Christian then informed Vivian G that he was allegedly in contact with Nintendo, Sega, and Sony. Vivian suggested that he market himself
Isn't
by
Sega
going to
owned by
conventions
Sony?
and selling homemade Sonichu-related merchandise
wasn't it?
in order to get worldwide exposure and a small chance that a small company may choose to support him. The following day, Christian wrote a blog post informing his audience that even though he reacted very negatively towards dishonest Sonichu merchandising attempts in the past, he had learned to accept them as homages.
Sorry, I don't mean to pause again, because I was just thinking about this. Chris is, like, one of his dreams is to make his own Sonic 2 game. You're famous enough as of now that you actually have video games made based off of you, because I have myself have played one on my channel where you play as Chris Chan and you have to go about it your daily life. Why not just see if some of these people who are actual fans, like I would do it if I knew how, why not just ask one of these people to make you a Sonic 2 game? It shouldn't be hard. You could just take the basis of a Sonic game and just modify it, you know? That's just what I'm thinking. Like, Chris, there's options, man.
To his work. And as long as they weren't distributing copies of his comic or his Yup, I'm on TV DVD, they were welcome to produce more Sonic 2 related merchandise on his behalf until he could release officially licensed products. Vivian then encouraged Christian to think of some exciting ways to promote Sonic 2 and suggested that he take inspiration from the video game Mirror's Edge, which extensively features a style of unassisted traversing through man-made or natural obstacles
I
at great
remember
speed,
that.
called parkour.
I remember when that game came
29th,
out.
Chris wrote a blog post offering some relationship advice to those attending high school. Back when I was in high school during my freshman year, during the time I was a manager of the varsity basketball team, I had a crush on one of the cheerleaders. Among the whole group though, they all enjoyed my company and good humor. Anyway, the cheerleader I had the crush on, she asked me if I had a crush on anyone. I answered honestly. Then she asked who. Blushing, I told her that I was crushing on her. She took some time to think about it, and she told me later that while she liked me as a friend, she did not see me as boyfriend material at the time. I later learned that she was 2 grades ahead of me. Live and learn, at least I tried. And with that, I encourage everyone to date someone to hopefully make into a sweetheart, with eventual benefits. It is harder when you are a freshman, so I'd wait until the sophomore year before setting my sights on nearly every girl I saw. But as a freshman, if you have your sights set on someone, and you know that opposite gender person is a freshman too, I suggest looking up a role model, a cool junior or senior year student, and follow their example on asking others out, but with your own personal flair and charm. Do not totally copy your role model.
I mean,
And if you know someone who is without a sweetheart in high school, ladies and gentlemen, hook them up, and do not make it a joke. That is just plain mean and cruel, and being mean and cruel is not cool. And if it helps, think of it as volunteer work. Most people enjoy volunteering and helping, even for an assignment or extra credit. Such kindness and concern reflects you as a better person, not some random shallow loser, because it shows that you truly care about others and yourself. I offer my blessings to every lucky sweetheart couple in high schools everywhere. It is true, you would never find anyone better than the significant other that you're with right now. Stay safe and stay in school.
I mean, mine's the mother of my child, so.
As November opened up to December, Chris continued to work hard, publishing at least one new Sonichu page every day, and answering more and more mailbags, often taking on an aggressive, condescending tone, and also leaving shorter and shorter replies. Some individuals inquired about his stance on Asperger's syndrome, with Christian angrily declaring that it has no relation to autism, and that he was offended by the fact that Asperger's was considered an autism spectrum disorder. By mailbag 8, he had been receiving so many emails about Asperger's that he created the Autism Mailbag, designated for all future inquiries discussing the link between autism and Asperger's syndrome, which often went unanswered.
I mean, I feel like I'd be very depressed if I found I had autism personally. My girlfriend thinks I am autistic, and I'm like, I'm not. I'm not. She's like, well, at least you're on the spectrum, so I would hate to just find out that I had autism. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, because I'm not one of these people. I don't give a fuck if I offend you. I'm sorry. Get over it. It's just, I personally don't want to have autism.
Many trolls also assumed identities of notable individuals, such as future North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, and serial killers John Wayne Gacy
Oh my
and Jeffrey
god.
Dahmer, all failing to grab Chris's attention. One email was purportedly from the popular male-to-female transgender porn actress Bailey J, asking Chris for dating advice, with Chris commenting on her attached photo that she looked cute and pretty.
I know who that is.
On December 3rd, he recorded a video introducing the so-called parkour video that he would upload later that day.
I ran the downtown mall track today in an effort to show how I feel about my science here, that I am definitely pumped up for pushing him out into merchandise and everything. You might say it's comparable to Mirror's Edge, the way I did it, as it will be described in the description on that page. Yeah, so anyway, whew, I got tired from that. I tell you, my legs will be bothering me a bit tomorrow. It's bothering me a little bit right now, but anyway.
Oh my god, because you're standing.
And, you know, yeah. I even stand up to admit that, you know, after the matter, after I got back to my car, I even came down with a bit of the hiccups. It happens to the best of us. Hopefully you enjoy my run, my French word, whatever, my parking, I think it is, whatever it is. But anyway, the Sonichu's Edge. Peace out, and have a great day.
Soon after, Christian uploaded a YouTube video of himself performing what he called parquet, confusing the challenging physical discipline of free running with a brand of squeezable margarine.
Oh my god.
Hello, fans. This is Christian Chandler here live at the downtown mall, where for the Sonichu franchise and State of Quickville and everything like that, I'm going to do a parquet from this point all the way down to the parking garage, where at the end we will get a nice view of the tent-style theater that's down there where events are held. And for best viewing, the camera will be hung around my neck right about here, so you get to see what I see from that point of view. And also, there may be one or two pauses where I have to catch my breath. Of course, that's to expect, even from the best runner.
Is he running like a block?
Alright, here we go.
Chris straps his camera around his neck and begins running. There are 6 jump cuts in the video, which can be assumed to be Chris's rest periods, which he edited out of the finalized video.
6.
On average, he took a break from running every 30 to 40 seconds. The video itself actually does not feature any attempts at parkour and is solely a running video, with later calculations estimating that he ran 579 meters in around 3.5 minutes.
The amphitheater. Thank you for your continued support.
I mean, I'm out
In
of
addition
shape,
to
but
the
I can run a
parkour
mile.
video, Christian went to the mall and allegedly found some people who claimed to know of Sonichu and asked if they would oblige to do a video interview to raise awareness for his original character. After informing Vivian that he had a select few lined up for interviews and reactions to Sonichu, the video that they discussed never materialized. Overwhelmed by the continuous comparisons of Asperger's and autism from his fans and critics, Christian attempted to set the record straight by posting an official statement on the Wikipedia, clarifying his opinions on the topic. Asperger's is nothing at all like autism. I've stated this fact over and over again in my replies to messages from people who tell me otherwise. I feel very sick and tired of hearing that false rumor that the two are anything to full similar. Personally, I can verify that I was diagnosed with autism with papers in my parents' filing cabinets, and more current and immediate within my reach. I have the papers from my most recent psychiatric evaluation on November 5th, 2004. Mr. Chandler is a 22-year-old man with a history of developmental delays and autism. Despite these limitations, he seems to have been quite successful in maximizing his academic abilities. Despite his significant delays in language, he has over the years developed relatively effective communication skills. And with that, I've not only helped cultivate the first generation of autistic people, but I have gone beyond the autistic dreams academically, communicatively, and socially. Still, I have trouble maintaining eye contact. My mentality is sometimes slow, yet quick at other times. The people
So you're
who
a
first
fast, slow
evaluated
thinker and
me
a slow,
ever
fast
even stated
thinker.
that I would never even make it to high school, much less even write his name. Take that and smoke it, oldest doctors. I've worked very hard to achieve and maintain honor roll throughout middle and high school, and even to make the PBCC's dean list, and fulfill my parents' wishes to work for and earn the degree and certificate for computer-aided drafting and design.
But you did
And
nothing
those
with
Asperger's
it.
dare to try to take the shine and limelight away from us autistic people, not only with their social flaws and such possibly similar traits to autism, but to shun us autistics by being better communicatively and mentally than us. I have received a message from one who dared call me normal in comparison to him. If anything, the Asperger people are and have been normal.
Oh.
They think they can one-up or even match autism with the lack of social capability and their clumsiness and such. Those characteristics can be faked by them who are most normal compared to us true autistic people. Even their title is flawed. Asperger's. It can be misconstrued into a most terrible cut of meat from any animal, even something that can be picked nasally. I fought long and hard to make a stand for the autistic people. I will most certainly not let those imposters steal the true original title of autistic from any of us. Victory over autism belongs only to us true autistic people. His issues with Asperger's syndrome heavily inspired one Alec Benson Leary to create Asperchew, a webcomic series parodying Sonichu and Christian. The main character, Asperchew, was physically an amalgam of both Christian and Sonichu, with most of his personality traits being based on Chris, though some details about his life were intentionally twisted in order to rile up Christian. For example, he had Asperger's syndrome rather than autism. He liked to hang out with his group of male friends, whom he called Joy Boys. He played video games on an Xbox, and the 7 Sonichu balls were replaced with 7 Chaos Pickles.
Oh my
The
fucking
comic
god.
also featured appearances from other Sonichu characters, and even Chris himself, who was renamed to Ian Brandon Anderson. When Alec Benson Leary first started making the comic,
So Liquid Chris is gone, but I feel like the trolling is left in good hands right now.
he sent it to Christian asking for his opinion, but none was forthcoming. An email from Benson Leary made an appearance in Mailbag 10's rejected section. Why have you not responded to the truly amazing comic I sent you? I'm referring, of course, to my one true and honest creation, the original Asperchew, the electric/Asperger's type hedgehog
My
Pokemon,
fucking
which I
god.
recently showed to you as a token of my esteem for you. I think you are perhaps scared and confused by my rise to greatness. If I knew you were ever to be worried by my meteoric rise to fame, I would never have written to you with such uncareful regard for your feelings. I wanted you to know that you have inspired me to greatness, not to take anything away. I think you were scared of my speaking to you because I compared myself to you. You see, I did not mean to compare my Asperger's to your autism, for as you say, the two are totally and completely different, and are never and have never been the same. The only way I wanted to compare myself to you is that as you are an artist, I aspire to be an amazing artist as well. I hope you will accept my peace offering of Asperchew and Sonichu, meeting as friends that I have attached. Your friend and
Oh
protege,
my god.
Alec Benson Leary. He attached this image of Asperchew and Sonichu, exchanging words of friendship, while holding hands on the beach. Christian evidently did not accept Alec's apology. Firstly, you wished you were me. And second, I apologize for putting your letter into the reject page, but I felt it necessary because 1. You are obviously a troll from what you have typed, and 2. Your drawing infers homosexuality, and I do not care for that goddamn lifestyle or whatever word is used to describe it. After Wikipedia Mailbag 10, Christian asked
My
Cogsdev
ear
to
is
stop
itchy.
sending him stressful fan mail to answer. Cogsdev chose
Okay,
to
there we
ignore
go.
this
That's
request.
better.
On December 5th, Christian uploaded a special season's greetings video onto YouTube.
Holiday greetings to all in my fan base and all that.
You were there, and I am here.
Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all those fun holidays. Anyway, I'm here. Anyway, I come to you this day to wish you the holiday greetings. I'll also read to you what I have read the past Sunday before this coming Sunday when I lit the first Advent candle. The Gospel according to Luke. The Gospel of Luke speaks about the future. There will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. And on the earth, distress among nations, people will faint from fear and foreboding. Because our world is full of fear and distress, we light our first candle, trusting that Christ is alive on earth and that the Spirit of Christ lives among us. We trust you, we love you, we praise you. Amen. And so I lit the first Advent candle at my church last Sunday. Thank y'all for your continued support, and we will make the franchise victorious. Yeah.
Oh, Chris. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that.
Happy holidays to all.
On December 6th, the troll Jack Thaddeus called Christian over the phone, mostly to berate him for his work ethic, exercise regimen, and his stance on Asperger's.
You think that people with Asperger's are trying to take the quote-unquote limelight away from you people with autism. That's like saying that people with cancer are trying to take the limelight away from people with AIDS. Although you'd probably like that, considering you hate the hell mouse.
Why they?
A friend of mine has AIDS. He's gay.
No, that's for him, and he has my sympathy. He has my pity.
But he's gay, Chris.
I know. I assumed that because you said he had.
Oh,
gay,
you assumed
he had AIDS.
You assume that
Oh, it's
everybody who
fucked.
has AIDS is gay. Wow, Chris. Wow, that's way to fucking fall into the fucking pit of stupid. A lot of people have AIDS, not just gay people. But anyways, I'm pissed at you for multiple reasons. First of all, the comic sucks. Second of all, the video you did sucks. Vivian's been yelling at me saying that I'm interfering. I didn't do shit. Okay? So, that bitch is crazy. So,
Oh, bye. Is this actually Jack Thaddeus?
I'm not hanging up. We're having our talk right now, Chris. So don't fucking try and rush me, okay?
Alright.
Because I can hear you, fucking shifting around and, going, like you're fucking getting tortured, okay?
You're listening to a radio in the background.
Why? Who the fuck still listens to radio?
John Tesh.
The fuck is John Tesh? Sounds like a fag. Anyways. Oh, you fucker. Anyways. God. Parkour. You seem to really not understand parkour. What is parkour?
Parkour, to my interpretation, being the style of running from one point to another, yes, with jumps, and along the walls and other things.
Well, yeah, you got when you add the jumping on walls and shit. But then again, what you said you were doing was parquet, which parquet is a brand of butter.
Okay, well, I forgot. I had trouble remembering what the word was.
Chris,
Oh my god.
now, it's not nice to interrupt people.
Alright.
Apparently failed at teaching you manners.
Well, please continue.
Why do you submit
called
yourself to
parquet.
this?
Now that's
I'm
hilarious
tired, dude. My god.
because parquet is a brand of butter, and you're like butter, and that you're a fat piece of shit. You really think that you're healthy?
I could be healthier.
Yeah.
You could be healthier. Okay, yeah, you could be healthier if your fucking blood wasn't made of gravy.
But blood's not made of gravy.
It's not. It's not. Then why do you have to take 4 fucking breaks in the video just running for 10 minutes? I can run for 10 minutes without a break. And I can then go up a flight of stairs after running 10 minutes without a break and make it to the top, faster than you did.
Alright then.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty fucking awesome.
Alright.
Anyways, I want you to stop rejecting mail that you don't like.
Okay.
These are your fans, Chris. You shouldn't be fucking pushing them around like this and acting like, just because they say something you don't agree with, their opinions suddenly don't matter.
Okay.
Well, that's like everybody nowadays on social media.
Trials and advertisements make you, and trials and adversities make you stronger. Take your problems head on. Do not fucking dodge them.
Okay.
I just read that from a fortune cookie.
Okay.
Except I added the fucking part because Chinese people don't curse a lot. Actually, they do, but I don't know. They curse in
My
Chinese.
god, Jack, just sit down, man. Like,
Okay, now I'm pissed, Chris. 'Cause I know what you're doing. You're not even listening. I remember you did this with Clyde. You just sit there and just like go, yeah. Do I do a good impression of you? I think I do.
Whatever.
Remember when he tried to get you to go to Redmond and you didn't go?
Right.
You didn't go because you don't give a shit about Sanchu.
No, I didn't go because I thought it was a trap.
How could it be a trap? For what?
Well,
You think
my
Clyde
mom
would...
thought it was a trap. My dad thought it was a trap. And then we realized that the emails from Mr. Miyamoto came from mail.com, which is where anybody could pretend to be somebody else.
Well,
And plus, my family is concerned with my safety, so there you go.
Yeah, that's why they shelter you like you're a baby. You know what? My parents threw me out when I turned 18.
Same.
You know why they threw me out?
Probably because they couldn't stand you.
Same.
Oh, that earns you 2 more gay ads. You little sassy
Okay.
thingy guy. You didn't apologize?
Yeah, I'm apologizing. I apologize for that.
God, this guy's like a really shitty troll.
Oh, they kicked me out because you know, I have like 5 other brothers or something. I don't know. I have a lot of people in the house.
Oh my god.
So it's overcrowded.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like your house, except it's not full of people, it's full of shit that you don't need. We have fun, don't we, Chris?
Well, you are anyway.
Yeah.
And I am not going to interrupt.
Anyways, throw some balls, get some initiative, fucking promote the shit out of Sanchu. Vivian's gonna rape me with the strap on because she's crazy. Oh wait, I was reading an email. Yeah. Just do whatever Vivian says, and I'll be calling you soon, and you don't fucking abuse your fans.
Alright. So, any other thoughts?
Alright. You're fat.
Okay, I guess we're done here?
Yep. Bye-bye.
Okay. Take care. Merry Christmas.
Well, handled
Merry
that pretty
Christmas to you,
maturely.
fatty, fat.
On December 7th, Christian uploaded the final 2 pages of episode 20, thusly completing Sonichu issue 9. Episode 20, also known as Quick Defense, begins with some of the supporting characters being awoken by a mysterious whooshing sound, which belongs to Wesley, Reldneck, and Sylvana, whizzing through Quickville, taking a
Sylvana.
status report before an imminent attack. Meanwhile, Rosechu is in the garage doing laundry, while Sonichu admiringly looks up her skirt as she is bent over and observes her panties. Sonichu tells her that he was chatting with some of his fans when some homosexual fans made their appearance. While he states that he welcomes fans of all orientations, he is greatly troubled by the fact that the comics have been misunderstood and thought by many as promoting homosexuality. He declares that almost everyone in Quickville and the surrounding area is straight, including their true creator, Christopher Christian Ricardo Weston Chandler. Rosechu offers Sonichu sex, but they are interrupted by the crashing sounds of an enemy invasion. The acting mayor of the town, Allison Amber, calls for the help of Quickville's own Power Rangers force and the Samurai Pizza Bots, which are Christian's version of Autobots from Transformers.
Oh, of course
with their
they
title
are.
referencing the anime Samurai Pizza Cats. These bots are in fact Transformers who are disguised as pizza delivery trucks. Chris then shows several scenes of the other Sonichus and Rosechus fighting off invading Jerkops. Blake and Bubbles then see an approaching army of SAVs, or Scoundrels as Vessels, which are a type of Decepticlone, based on the enemy class of Decepticon Transformers. They manage to defeat them. Meanwhile, Sonichu and Rosechu take down some more foes as well. Magitank comes face to face with Sylvana, who attempts to reason with her by telling her to withdraw her allegiance to her father, Count Graduan, so that she could lead a true and honest life with her original female gender fully restored. She declines his offer, so they commence psychic battle. With Sonichu tiring from the fighting, Chris's car, complete with a holographic projection of Christian in the driver's seat, transforms into Sonchu, and leads the Autobots into battle to defeat the Decepticlones.
Oh my
The
god.
comic then introduces 2 new characters, Chloe Rosechu and Blaze Bob Sonichu, both originally created by Sarah Cassandra Mackenzie, or Panda Halo, who in the comic
That's
tragically
literally
dies
Knuckles,
in a
but
fire
okay.
started by an SAV and is given a brief dedication by Christian.
Wait. I don't understand. Okay, so like in the first issue or whatever, I gotta support his Patreon so I can get these issues. Like a rainbow came from Sonic fighting Perfect Chaos, and the rainbow hit Pikachu and hit Raichu, and they became Sonichu and Rosechu. So how the fuck did all the other ones come in? Did I miss something?
Sonichu then comes face to face with a new Sonichu, IB-A Chandler, Liquid Chris's Sonichu
Oh
form.
my god.
Sonichu quickly slashes open IB-A Chandler's chest with his tail and breaks his paper-thin medallion in 2, which changes him back to his human form. Sonichu duly calls the ambulance to tend to his physical and mental ailments. Rosechu is kidnapped by Robotnik, Giovanni, and Reldnak Natsu Natsurk. Sonichu quickly escapes with Rosechu, while Bionic the Hedgehog makes an appearance and briefly battles Natsurk, who launches his very own curse of embarrassment at Bionic. He deflects the attack and throws it back at Natesurk, who then pees his pants and defecates onto the floor. Sonichu and Rosechu are
Wow.
telepathically called over to the mall by Magi-chan, who then informs them of several notable events which had transpired in a long wall of text, possibly as a way for Christian to avoid drawing more pages. One of these events was the unfortunate death of Ivy, who was trapped in the elevator when tremors caused the floor underneath her to collapse, and as she fell, her neck got tangled in the cables, killing her.
Oh.
When Sonichu arrives at the mall, he fights off Slowwheel Ryam, who gets fatigued and retreats with Count Graduan, vowing to fight another day. Sonichu says that he let her go because only Christian himself can kill her.
Oh,
In
fucking
the
God.
epilogue, the Sonichu spot an opening in the time void and manage to finally pull Christian out of it. He transforms into Christian Sonichu, tells the others of his yet-to-be-revealed plan, and charges towards the city. On the final page, Chris announces that after his plan is executed, he would no longer insert himself into the story. The comic also includes a disclaimer that Sonichu and Rosechu got married in secret 3 years ago and have 3 children. The next day, Chris began uploading pages for Sonichu issue 10 and also made a new Captain's Log update video.
I am looking to my European fans to make donations to the Wikipedia, not only to keep it up, but help get rid of the god dang horrible homosexual offensive that thing is put on there. Anyway, donations are greatly appreciated, and as they have noted on there, those who donate over 1,000 euros get to place their own ads there, no questions asked. And
But if it's gay ads, you're like, no.
I also am looking for sponsors, and I am looking maybe towards the Coca-Cola company, for them to sponsor the Wikipedia as well as the Sonic franchise. At least the Coca-Cola company in the European area, to make the donation to put their ads all over on the Wikipedia ad space. At least to get rid of those, god dang. But yeah, Coca-Cola. I have been understanding that there are rumors going around about the people who do the animation for Family Guy, thinking about making a skit in parody in mockery parody of me on the show. But I would like to make it clear that I don't want just a skit. If you're gonna do anything of me, I would like to be involved and voice myself in the show, as well as the Sonichu character. Now, I have my story for at least one episode, and I'm willing to go multiple episodes in agreement with Seth MacFarlane and the crew.
Oh my God.
I have watched all the episodes of Family Guy, regardless of the way, and I drew a good version of myself.
It's a terrible show. I can't
These
stand
drawings I'm gonna
Family
show
Guy.
on here, we'll put it on the Wikipedia a little later on tonight, along with the next page. Anyway, there you go. That's a good version of me right there to draw for the show.
Oh my God.
And this year's a Family Guy version of Sonic and Rosechu that I drew up. I even whittled it down and gave me 24 fingers.
He then talks about the vague ideas he has for possible Sonichu and Family Guy crossover episodes.
I am Christian Chandler. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. Another thing I'm not sure you mentioned in the video, or just now. If this show does go into process, like I said, I definitely want to voice myself and Sonichu. As for Rosechu, I have a gal pal that is close, and I trust she's not.
But see, that's the thing.
they
These
are
are
good
voice
friends.
actors. It's their job to
And I
voice
feel
characters.
she
You're
has
taking
a
jobs
great
from people,
voice.
Chris.
She could voice Rosechu very well. I mean that. Okay. Anyway, have a good day. Be safe.
Oh, the music's starting. It's the end.
I'm a man! I'm straight. So,
On December 10th,
What the fuck?
Christian answered Mailbag 13 on the Wikipedia. The letters, which solely consisted of inquiries from persons who were interested in learning more details about Christian's life, or Christorians, were written as part of an organized information gathering campaign, codenamed Operation Mailbag. Chris's answers were for the most part significantly longer than previous mailbags, addressing, among other things, his relationship with his mother and half-brother, Cole Smithy, and revealing that if he were unable to continue the Sonic 2 comics at an older age, he would pass down that obligation to his child. Chris seemed to have become revitalized with energy, completing another Sonic 2 issue, and continuing to believe in troll-induced dreams of fame and popularity. But as the dust was settling from the conclusion of the Liquid Chris saga, there was someone else rising into Christian's field of vision, challenging his life choices, worldviews, and what it means to be Sonichu.
Oh my god. Thank you very much, GenoSamuel, for part 21. We got 2 more weeks, boys, and then part 22 will come out. I hope this boy doesn't go on hiatus. That would suck, because these are the best videos ever. I love this so much. Thank you. Please support GenoSamuel on his channel if you haven't already. Amazing content creator. I hate that word, but amazing. So definitely subscribe to him. And I will catch you guys in the next Sonic 2 Chris Chan content related video. Goodbye.